Hi, Mark.
Hi.
Happy New Year to you.
Me too.
Can we just check whether Willian, Adama Traore and Tim Ream are available to play on Sunday?
Tim Rim and Adama for sure not, and we have to keep assessing William. As I said last match, we expected him to be ready. The reality that he wasn't, and right now he's really doubtful for the game.
After 3 defeats in the Premier League and no goals, how good though to have Jimenez back in the attack on Sunday?
It's really important for us, no doubt. He was in a great moment before that red card. That, in my opinion, was a harsh red card for him. But is what it is. But he was in a very good moment, like the team. We were scoring goals. We were in a good moment. Not just to we miss Raúl, we miss William too, because coincidence or not, after the West Ham game when we had the Newcastle match where William didn't play. That game and Raúl just played the first minutes. Of course, we played that game almost 70, 80 minutes with 10 man. Is always difficult to play in these circumstances, but the games after, of course, more the game against Burnley, the moments we did create and the chances we create more first half, of course, we should have scored goal. In that situation, is not just who is the striker that is going to play, that is going to decide if you score or not. It's always better if you have all your players ready. And of course, with Bode we are stronger, no doubts about it. We cannot hide that situation. And it's good to have Raúl back. About William, we don't know.
West Ham showed you how to beat Arsenal last night. What did you think, and can you repeat the performance that West Ham put up on Sunday?
It's not. You cannot have two similar games. Even if you want to replicate something, is not. Different teams, different ideas, all that stuff. I think we have to look for ourselves. Of course, look for Arsenal. The things that they are really, really strong side. Some weakness that we can see there. Try to explore, and look for ourselves. I think we have shown this season already that we can match them. Before West Ham, the result last night, I think just us and Tottenham, both teams took points from Arsenal at home. Was Fulham and Tottenham before the West Ham game. That showed that we know how to match, how to play against them. We know what we have to do. Of course, we have to hope to be in a very, very good night for us, to play at our best level, because just at our best level we can compete with a side like Arsenal. Let's hope they are not at their best level. That is what we want to do. Is the reality that West Ham they got the 3 points last night. Of course, as you expected, we watch a game, we analyze the game, not just that game, much more. But after that, we have our own idea. You have the way to play, and of course, we are going to try to be as more competitive you can, because there are 3 points for us to fight for.
Marco, after the Arsenal game, the transfer window opens. Can you keep your star players like Paulinho?
I'm not even speaking with the board about it. Until now, if you ask me, and I'm going to be the most honest possible with you, of course, till now I can say to you 100% sure we haven't received any approach about any player from our squad. As it's true, okay, we are full focus in the games in this December period that is really tough for everyone, but the reality that we haven't received any approach.
You managed to get a good draw against Arsenal back in August. Do you think your team is stronger now than they were in August?
Yes. Unfortunately, of course, with some, we miss some. When you miss 2-3 players that are really important for us, of course, we feel it. You can look for our squad as a whole in terms of numbers. It's not big. It's not the one of the biggest for sure. And some players, they in some positions, we have more quality to cover some absences than in the others, and is what it is. We have to deal and to handle this situation, and I'm here to do it. If you ask me directly if you are stronger right now than that moment, yes. But I really believe that Arsenal is the same. They're in the same situation. Of course, beginning of the season, the market was open, a lot of rumors around. Our squad was not full complete in that moment that we played against them at Emirates. And of course, direct to you, yes, we are.
You talk about consistency. If you are to achieve that, how important is it to build up that squad depth
Good question. And this is important, no doubts. We cannot, of course, I don't, it's the easiest excuse to talk when you miss some players to go in that direction. Of course, we cannot be always here talking about it because we didn't have, for example, last 2 games or 2.5 games, we didn't have William and Raul. But of course, it's important because it's going to happen during the season. You have some injuries, even if you not like, or some players they can be booked or something, and can happen this type of situations. And of course, as more depth you have in terms of and the same quality overall, I think it's going to be always better for us.
Well, you've shown through the season that you can play some great football and beat good sides. How frustrating is it that you haven't necessarily got that depth you would prefer?
Okay, my job is to really focus the players we have, and if you have 19, 20 players at the level that we have, is to take the best from them, to push them to go forward, to demand more and more and more, to make them better every single time. What we can do behind the scenes to improve our squad, of course, I would like to see it. I'm open for it. I want it as well, but one thing is what we would like to see, other things what is possible to happen. And of course, these 2 things has to be together for us to see the team and the squad improving.
Obviously, this time of year, so many fixtures, and you've got a 2-day extra break than Arsenal. They played yesterday. How much of an advantage is that for you, and do you sympathise with Mikel Arteta?
Okay, this is a completely it's going to be a deep conversation if you have time to do it, because we played the 23 and we played 26. Arsenal played 23, just played 28. You are looking just for the next game, but you can look for the game before that. They had more 2 days to prepare the game against West Ham, for example, than we have. Okay, we almost didn't have a break. We didn't have a break in the Christmas period. Of course, we were here Christmas Day. We went to the hotel the Christmas day as well, and that's a reality. Okay, is what is going to happen next Sunday, but before that, they had much more days than us as well.
Can give you an advantage though?
I don't see it as an advantage because it's not just between 2 games. We are talking about Arsenal. I think they already played probably, 7 games this December month. We did play as well. I don't see many difference between one thing and the other.
And quickly on Arsenal, what makes them so good? They're obviously challenging at the top. What makes them so good in the pitch?
They are a top side, no doubts about that. They are a top side, and their offensive organization is really good. Their positional attack is that they can do it at a very good level, top level. They have the capacity, like we saw last night, to push back a team and to obligate a team to be really low and difficult to press them really high, like we like to do always. Is really difficult because they have the capacity to beat, and when they beat the pressure, they are really a tough team to face it. Okay, the quality that on the ball Shevchenko can give them to be the extra man in the middle, okay, is always a thing that they use really well, and they can create problems for them. And of course, the threat they have in attack line, when you have Martinelli, when you have Saka, Odegaard and Havertz behind your striker, they can be always a threat. They can punish any team. And in this country, of course, we have to be and to keep really well our organization, to stick together in some moments. They are pressing us for sure. They are going to put us under pressure in some moments. But of course, when you have the ball, we have to express ourselves as well. We have to have the capacity to take the ball from the pressure, because it's going to be really strong, the pressure from Arsenal on ourselves, and you know that.